Hi Queens, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a 20-minute beginner Pilates workout. So it's time to put on your cute activewear or your pajamas, whatever you feel most comfortable in. It's time to roll out your mats. We are going to be starting the workout by lying flat on our back on the mat. And here we go guys, 3, 2, 1. Booty will be burning by the end of this because we are starting with some glute bridge pulses. So both of your feet should be flat against the mat. We're just raising our hips and glutes up off the mat. It's to be one of my favorite go-to warm-up exercises for Pilates workouts. It's not too intense, but you're still really feeling the burn in your glutes. We're going to be here for 60 seconds in total. Exhaling as we lift up and inhaling as we lower back down. So we're inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. You want quality over quantity when it comes to Pilates. I often get asked in the comments section, how many reps should you be doing of each exercise? And this is totally dependent on how many you want to do because there is no rules when it comes to certain reps with Pilates. Reminder with glute bridge pulses, we're not touching the mat as we lower back down. We're just hovering in the air. And 3, 2, 1. Good job everyone on finishing the first exercise. Next up, we're going to be doing another glute bridge variation. Glute bridge with an abduction is not only great for targeting your glutes and hamstrings, it's also great for targeting your inner thighs. Exhaling as we lift our hips up off the mat and also as we separate our knees at the top. And then as we bring our knees in towards the center again, we're inhaling and we're inhaling as we lower back down. Up to day 5 of this Pilates challenge, and I can confirm and that I'm happy to say I have not seen any crazy wildlife whilst filming any of these workouts. Although I did see a really big moth when I was filming this particular move. More scared than moths compared to spiders. I think because, the whole fluttering in my face unexpectedly is just not it for me, guys. Very proud of myself for finishing this workout even when I did see a moth. And 3, 2, 1. Now you all hate me right now because of how sore your glutes are from that glute bridge series, but we are now moving on to a abs series. So here we go, guys, getting into place. Kicking things off with some Pilates crunches. We're getting into a tabletop position. Your hands should be behind your head and your head and neck should be raised up off the mat. Your back should be flat against the mat for support and really ensure that you've got that nice neutral spine. Still don't know how to ride a bike, but I do know how to do Pilates bicycle crunches, and I guess they're pretty much the same thing, right? If someone teaches me how to ride an actual bike, I'll be a very happy girl. Until then, I'll just be over here in my backyard doing my Pilates bicycle crunches. Keep up the good work, guys. We've only got around 20 seconds left of this move. Really keep that tension nice and high to really engage your core more. That strong core stability. So we're inhaling as we extend our leg out, and we're exhaling as we come back into tabletop. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Good work, everyone. Now moving on to some single leg stretches. So we're just getting into a similar position here. We're bringing one knee in towards our chest. Alternating sides here for the entire 60 seconds. I'm bringing my left knee in towards my chest whilst extending my right leg straight out in front of me. I'm then switching sides and bringing my right knee in towards my chest with my left leg extended. And we're just sort of hugging our knee in at the top towards our chest. Head and neck should be raised up off the mat. This is going to help really activate your core strength for this. But if that is too challenging, you can always place your head and neck resting on the mat. Sometimes with my chronic fatigue, I just get too tired and I could not have my head and neck raised up off the mat. So this is your friendly reminder that there's a lot of modifications that you can do with Pilates if you're struggling to do certain exercises. We only have around 10 more seconds left of this exercise because I'm everyone's hype girl. Keep going, queens. Keep kicking. We've only got a few seconds left. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Rest break here. We're moving straight into some double leg stretches. So we're stretching both of our legs straight out in front of us, raised up off the mat, as well as both of our arms up over our head. And we're circling our arms back over to our side as we bring our knees in towards our chest. And we're just going in for that nice self-love hug at the top before then extending straight out again. We're inhaling as we extend out, and then we're exhaling as we move back into center. So we're inhaling, guys, and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. We're just holding that pose at the top just for a few seconds before then extending again. Move is all about dem abs. We want to ensure that we're engaging our core as much as we possibly can. Keep that nice neutral spine. A few seconds left to go. Good work, everyone. 10-second break time. Now moving on to a clamshell variation. Just getting into position. A few more seconds. Here we go. Starting off in tabletop position, putting most of our weight on our glutes as well as our forearms. Your back, neck, shoulders, and head should be raised up off the mat. Tabletop position, your toes should be together, and as we extend our legs outwards, your heels should be separated before then returning back to center. Exhaling as we extend our knees outwards, and we're inhaling as we bring our knees back in towards the middle. We're exhaling and inhaling, exhaling and inhaling. We really want to be pushing most of our weight here on our glutes to really feel the burn, not only in our core but also our inner thighs, guys. Common exercise you can also do in a side lying series, but I really like to mix things up and also do clamshells in this position. We only have around 10 seconds now, guys. Really give it your all. Keep pushing our hands in towards the mat for extra support, and 3, 2, 1. Now moving on to a toe tap variation, or I like to call these froggy toe taps. Still in the same position as the previous exercise, except in this case, we're lowering our toes down towards the mat. We're just gently touching the mat with our toes before then raising back up. So we're exhaling as we lower back down, and then we're inhaling as we move back into that tabletop position. Both of your knees should be separated for this entire exercise. Pilates pose is really helpful for activating your deep core and pelvic floor muscles. You will be feeling the burn in your lower abdominal muscles, guys, because my abs were on fire. Personally, this was the most challenging exercise of this entire 20-minute Pilates workout. So if you're struggling, that's okay, guys. I was struggling too. We only have 10 seconds left to go of this move. Nice and slow and controlled movements to help engage our core, guys. And 3, 2, 1. Coming up next, we're going to be doing a single leg glute bridge variation. So we're going to be lying flat on our back for this next exercise. And 3, 2, 1. Starting off with both of your feet flat against the mat, we're going to be extending our right leg straight up vertically into the air in a glute bridge position, and lowering our right leg down behind our left knee, and then extending straight back up into the air again. We're going to be here for 60 seconds on each side to really get that booty burn happening. Exhaling as we extend our legs straight up, and then we're inhaling as we bring our leg behind our left knee. Remember that we're not dropping our glutes down to the mat for this exercise. We're just hovering and holding that glute bridge pose. Really keep that tension nice and high. I've also got my right toes pointed for this entire exercise to really help engage our core the most we possibly can. We only have 10 seconds left to go on this side, guys. Just keep kicking, just keep kicking. A few seconds left on the clock before now switching sides, and here we go, guys. Now extending our left leg vertically into the air before then lowering it down below our right knee. So we're just repeating the same exercise all over again, just on the opposite side. Remember, we're inhaling and then exhaling, guys. Inhaling, then exhaling as we kick out. Ended up getting so hungry doing these voiceovers, I had to pause the voiceovers, go down the road, get fish and chips, eat them all. It was delicious. Come back home and we're back in business, baby. And by business, I mean Pilates business. We only have 20 seconds left to go on the clock for this move. Really give it your all, guys. I want the flow of this Pilates movement to be smooth and graceful. Think of yourself as a top ballet dancer, finally getting accepted into a dance academy, okay? We want the movements to be that precise. A few seconds left to go, guys, and here we go. And 3, 2, 1. You're all excited because coming up next, we're just going to be doing 1 minute of stretches. We're going to be moving into a kneeling position for this with a focus stretching our abdominal muscles as well as our arms. Give you all a few more seconds just to adjust, get yourself into position, catch your breath, and let's go, queens. 3, 2, 1. Kneeling seated position, we're just going to be inhaling to start and then exhaling as we stretch over. We're just bringing our right arm over towards our left shoulder, holding this pose. Kneeling side bend is perfect for stretching out your abdominal muscles after all those intense moves that we've just completed. We're now inhaling, taking a deep breath in, then exhaling again. We're holding this pose on the other side for a few more seconds, guys. We've finished stretching this side. We're going to be returning to center, and as we do, we're going to be inhaling, taking a deep breath, then exhaling again as we extend both of our arms straight up. Then inhaling into prayer pose. Now inhaling as we come into cow pose, and then we're exhaling as we move into cat pose. So we're just alternating this for around the next 10 seconds, guys. We're really stretching out our back here. A few seconds left to go before we move on to a mini arm series. So I'll give you 10 seconds to get into place. We're going to be doing the plank to pike pose. So resting in that plank position, guys, and here we go. Starting off in the plank position, we're then moving in towards the pike position, holding this for a few seconds before then returning to center, guys. Hands should be directly under your shoulders for this, and just a reminder that when we return to that plank position, we want to ensure that our glutes aren't raised up too high. We want to keep everything straight as possibly as we can. Really want to engage our core and activate our abdominal muscles as we move into that pike position, as we're raising our hips up into the air, guys. Exhaling as we go into pike pose, and then we're going to be inhaling as we return to center, guys. So we're exhaling, holding the pose here just for a few seconds, and then we're inhaling. Keep up the good work, everyone. We haven't got long left to go for this move. Just keep going, guys. I know you can do it. We're in the home stretch, and 3, 2, 1. Good work, everyone. We're now moving on to kneeling push-ups. So we're going to be taking off some of that pressure with our knees for this. Inhaling as we lower down towards the mat, and we're exhaling as we push back up, guys. Starting things off by kneeling on the mat. I've also got my feet crossed over at the back just for extra stability. Your arms should be straight out in front of you on the mat. As we push down whilst bending our elbows, we're just hovering above the mat before then pressing back up. Fitness world, kneeling push-ups have gotten a bad rep. They're often called the girls' version of doing a push-up, or the lazy girls' method of doing a push-up. And yes, I find that they are easier than regular push-ups, but that doesn't mean that they're not working or giving you results, guys, because my tricep muscles after doing these were so sore, as well as my abs. So I would 10 out of 10 recommend incorporating some form of push-ups into your Pilates workouts. We've got a few seconds left to go, guys, and 3, 2, 1. Also, someone like me that's also just doing kneeling push-ups, then I see you, queen, and I'm so proud of you. Okay, guys, we've now switched over to some stretching exercises, alternating between child's pose and cobra pose. Currently exhaling in child's pose, and as we move forward, we're inhaling, filling our lungs up with all that fresh air. We're just holding our breath here for a few seconds before we then alternate again and move back into child's pose. So we're exhaling, guys, and then we're just holding this here again, really stretching out our core, our back, our spine, and then we're inhaling again, holding it here for a few more seconds. If you're like me, hopefully you do not have hair stuck in your face or mouth. And 3, 2, 1. And now moving on to the Pilates horse kick. So I'll give you all a few more seconds just to get into position, guys. And 3, 2, 1. Kicking things off quite literally with the Pilates horse kick, we're extending our left leg straight out and we're just raising it just slightly above our hips before then lowering down towards the mat. A reminder that we're not touching the mat with our toes for this. We're really keeping the tension nice and high. We're only going to be here for 30 seconds on each side. I have a few structural issues with my back and spine, so my back is never really in that nice neutral spine that we want, but we really want to try and aim for that neutral spine as much as we possibly can. This is going to help engage your core as well as your glutes. Now switch sides, we're raising our right leg straight up. We're exhaling as we raise our leg up, and then we're inhaling as we lower back down. So exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. In a few more seconds, we're then going to be bringing our knee in towards our chest, guys, and 3, 2, 1. Switching sides again, we're extending our left leg straight out at the back, our toes nice and pointed for this, hopefully minus any foot cramps. We're then bringing our knee in towards our chest before extending back out again. So inhaling as we bring our knee in towards our chest, and then we're exhaling as we extend out. So we're inhaling, exhaling, guys. Inhaling, exhaling. A few more seconds left to go on this side, and we are now switching sides. We're extending our right leg straight out before then drawing it back in towards the center. We are attempting this workout as part of my new 7-day mat Pilates challenge. I'm happy to announce that tomorrow's workout is only going to be a 10-minute workout because I know these 20-minute workouts really do make you sore the following day. We've got a few seconds left to go. Really give it your all, guys. And 3, 2, 1. All of my lazy queens, we are finishing this workout off with a nice side lying series. So we're going to be laying down on our right side to start with. I'll give you a few seconds just to get into place. 2 minutes on each side to go, guys. You can do it. I believe in you all for pushing through. We're in the home stretch for this entire workout. And 3, 2, 1. Starting off with a side lying clamshell with an extension. Both of your knees should be bent for this exercise. We're exhaling as we kick out and inhaling as we come back into center, guys. So we're exhaling and inhaling, keeping this pace nice and slow and controlled. Slow and steady really does win the race when it comes to Pilates, especially side lying series. Going to be here for another 30 seconds. We're really using our arms and hands here as support. Head and neck should be raised up off the mat, and I'm just resting my head here in my hand. Lying series is probably one of my favorite Pilates moves for strengthening your hips. We've only got 15 seconds left to go on this side, guys, before moving on to a bend and extend. So we're staying on this side for the next move before then switching sides. Okay, here we go, guys. And 3, 2, 1. Pilates booty burn was real at this point, but the show must go on, queens. We're now bringing our knee in towards our chest before extending our leg straight back out. A reminder that we're keeping our leg in line with our hips. Exhaling as we kick out, and we're inhaling as we move our knee in towards our chest. We're exhaling, inhaling, guys. Exhaling, inhaling. To switch to 30 seconds of some side lying leg lifts. Again, we're just keeping this movement slow and controlled in alignment with our hips. We're not lifting our leg all the way up vertically. We're just taking small movements here. Every time you kick your leg out during this side lying series, I want you to imagine that you're kicking away all of your stress and all of your problems. We're just kicking that negativity away, okay? And as we move back in towards the center, we're entering positive energy, guys. Okay, we're now switching sides. I'll give you all a few seconds just to get into place. Only have 2 minutes left of this entire workout. I know you can all do it. Here we go. I think I need to start creating positive affirmation Pilates classes because I feel That is the sort of energy that we all want for this year, guys. Leave a comment below if this is something that you would be interested in seeing on my channel. It's just incorporating more positive affirmations into my current voiceovers style that I do. Don't worry guys, I'm still going to be talking about all things wildlife here in the tropics. I was letting you all know what my post-workout snacks are going to be. I say this after just eating half a block of chocolate. Guys, we've only got 30 seconds left to go of this move, so we're exhaling as we kick out and inhaling as we come to center. Exhaling and inhaling, exhaling and inhaling. We're kicking away all of our worries and all of our stress. 10 seconds left on the clock for our second last exercise of this entire 20-minute Pilates workout. And here we go, guys. 10-second break here. We are powering through the very last exercise of this workout. We're banding and extending, guys. We're bringing that knee in towards our chest and extending out. And correctly, this move not only targets your thighs, especially your outer thighs and hip area, it also helps target your core. So as we pull our knee in towards our chest, we really want to engage our core the most we possibly can, guys. Hallelujah, we're finally up to the last 30 seconds. We're just lifting our leg up slightly, keeping that in line with our hips. Nice and slow and controlled movements again, guys. We really want to help activate our outer thighs and hips with this. Only 10 seconds left to go, and you know what that means. It's the final countdown. A few seconds left, and 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! We finally finished another at-home workout. Good job, everyone.